In a distant galaxy, a place devoid of wonder, creativity, and imagination, the galactic community had long since stagnated. The once thriving civilizations that spanned the stars have fallen into a monotonous existence. Art, music, and entertainment were relics of the past, studied by historians rather than experienced by the masses. Everything had become methodical, pragmatic, and soul-crushing. The creative spark that had once driven these species to greatness had been extinguished, leaving a cold mechanical order behind. Then, a research vessel from the Rakari Consortium stumbled upon Earth. The crew of the stellar Voyager had been scanning for new resources, unaware of the treasure trove they had just discovered. Earth's television broadcasts were picked up as part of a routine survey. At first, they were confused. The images flickered on their screens, brightly coloured, dramatic, and odd. A group of humans in a small apartment laughed at trivial things, snappy comebacks, awkward interactions, and meaningless daily struggles. They were watching Friends. The crew watched in silence as the humans interacted with their world, and a strange feeling began to spread among them. What they were seeing was different. It was vibrant. It was alive. It was full of the quirks of human nature that they hadn't seen in their own species for millennia. The humans were happy. With growing interest, the crew tuned into more and more broadcasts. Movies, music videos, sports events, reality TV shows. There was so much. The variety was overwhelming. People sang, acted, laughed, fought, and cried. It was utterly alien to them, but in a way that captivated their collective hearts and minds. The boredom that had once plagued their species seemed to melt away. They weren't alone in their discovery. Word of Earth's entertainment spread like wildfire through the galaxy. The stellar Voyager set up relays, beaming Earth's broadcasts across the stars. Soon, trillions of aliens were glued to their screens, watching Earth shows, listening to human music, and betting on the outcome of human sports. The galaxy's population, once numbed by endless predictability, found something they hadn't even known they were missing: joy, unpredictability, and the wild chaos of human culture. Tourists and fans began arriving in droves, eager to catch a glimpse of Earth. Galactic governments scrambled to keep the planet protected. They assigned an entire fleet to monitor Earth's skies, making sure that no one discovered the true source of their entertainment. After all, Earth had no idea that its shows and movies had become the galaxy's most watched. If they knew, they might demand payment, royalties, or worse, stop broadcasting altogether. But not everyone was content to simply watch from afar. On the throne of the Qualor Empire, Emperor Zarnor was obsessed. Not with Earth's films or sports, but with a particular human, Lisa Kudrow, the actress who portrayed Phoebe Buffay on Friends. He watched every episode of the show religiously. Her quirky charm, her laugh, her way of looking at the world. He was entranced. He needed her. He needed her now. In his mind, no one could rule beside him but Lisa Kudrow. He was madly in love with her, and he would stop at nothing to make her his empress. Without hesitation, he commanded his fleet to launch a full-scale kidnapping mission. They would extract Lisa Kudrow from Earth, no matter the cost. He wasn't going to let anything or anyone stand in his way. His mad plan was ended when the rest of the galaxy, as one, threatened to invade the Empire. Meanwhile, many years later, in another part of the galaxy, the hierarchy of Scythen was preparing a different kind of intervention. The Scythen considered reality TV to be the ultimate heresy. The very thought of people watching other people live out their lives for entertainment was an affront to their deeply held values of efficiency and logic. They couldn't let it continue. Their solution? A virus bomb. They would wipe out Earth's ability to produce such shows, ensuring that no other civilization would ever fall to the same degenerative practices. To make sure no one would intervene, they dispatched their most lethal assassins, highly trained operatives tasked with eliminating the source of all this madness. They had one target in mind: Simon Cowell, the human who had birthed the reality TV phenomenon, but once again, whilst the virus bomb plan was stopped, once again by a united galaxy standing up to defend Earth, the assassins, though, managed to slip through. But the real problem came when a fan, an obsessed Earthwatcher named Thalric from the planet Dvorath managed to break through the galactic defenses. He has spent years saving up to visit Earth, all for one purpose: to get an autograph from Taylor Swift. He had watched her music videos, listened to her songs, and fallen in love with her voice. But no one in the galaxy could get close to Earth without going through the massive fleet that surrounded the planet. Thalric was undeterred. He built his own ship, a barely functional escape pod, and plummeted through Earth's atmosphere, crash landing in a field in Kansas. His first words, upon stumbling out of the wreckage, were a desperate plea. "Where is Taylor Swift?" The human government, finally becoming aware of the alien fascination with their meteor, was not happy. They had been unknowingly pirated for years, their entertainment beamed across the galaxy without compensation. It wasn't just about the money, it was about the principle. No one could just take their culture without asking. The Earth governments convened, and the decision was unanimous. Enough was enough. They would stop broadcasting immediately, until the aliens paid for all the years of royalties, licensing, and frankly, respect. And so Earth's great media machine came to a screeching halt. No more reruns of Friends, no more football games for betting, no more concerts, no more reality shows. The galaxy, stunned, was thrown into chaos. The alien viewers demanded Earth's media back, and some even sent ambassadors to plead for the resumption of their entertainment. But Earth remained steadfast with one simple condition: pay up, or you get nothing. As for Lisa Kudrow, she was left to enjoy her life without the prying eyes of an emperor stalking her every move. Simon Cowell, on the other hand, had a much smaller problem. He had to keep hiding from an army of Symphon assassins who didn't quite understand that his job was more about showmanship than true human sin. In the end, Earth became the most powerful bargaining chip in the galaxy. The once stagnant and dull universe was now at the mercy of one planet, and the humans who were finally demanding to be paid for their creative brilliance. And that's how Earth became the center of the galaxy. Not just a planet, but a living, breathing testament to the power of creativity and entertainment. The universe had forgotten what it meant to live, but Earth had reminded them.